What's up, everybody? Once again, it is time for Funko News. This edition of Funko News was recorded on July 28, 2024. The Hot Topic exclusive casual Todoroki from My Hero Academia is available right now. With Barnes & Noble, they have their exclusive Harry Potter with birthday cake available right now. Now, some common figures you can be on the lookout for do include the latest Coraline pops, and that would include Coraline and Tunnel. There's the Jack Skellington with candles figures that's showing up in stores. There's Pebbles Flintstone with the actual cereal bowl that's showing up. There's the Fisher-Price Viewmaster that is available. And then the latest classic Avengers pops are starting to show up. Of course, that does include the Black Panther that you see here. There is also the Elvira and Gonk Pop Ride showing up in stores. There's the retro looking Universal Monsters figures that are showing up. I haven't actually seen those myself, but some people are finding those in stores. There's also the Sanrio with desserts pops that are showing up. Now with Chainsaw Man, those pops are kind of slowly rolling out. We've already seen Pochita previously, and now Makima is starting to show up in stores. And in Disney parks, the latest variant of Stitch is showing up. There is also Lou Gehrig in the dugout that's showing up. That's a common item. Also, the latest Jujutsu Kaisen pops are showing up. There's the Guns N' Roses pops that are showing up, the new ones. And of course, there is a chase of Axl Rose. There's also the black and white Spider-Man comic cover. That is also a common item that's showing up. And with Target, they have their exclusive Undertaker starting to show up in stores. The latest World of Warcraft pops are showing up in stores, and do keep in mind that there is a chase for Sylvanas. With Diablo 4, there is this gold treasure goblin that's on the way, and that will be a Blizzard exclusive, so it will be available with their online store. I haven't seen it listed there just yet, but it should be on the way in the near future. As far as NFTs are concerned, there's going to be this Universal Monsters drop on August 6th. There will be 9,000 standard packs and 7,000 premium packs. With the physical pops, you see that they are all black and white, and they're all glow in the dark as well. So there's Frankenstein, Bride of Frankenstein, the Mummy, and then Freddy Funko as Dr. Frankenstein. These are some really cool designs, some really awesome looking physical pops there. So I could see a lot of people, maybe going for these. I know some people do not go for the NFTs. You can check down the line what these prices look like for these figures on the second market. Now, also some other NFT drops on the way do include Rick and Morty and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. When I learn more about those, of course, I will update you all. Now, of course, we did have the SDCC summer convention just pass, and on Funko.com, you see the figures here that actually did sell out. The Bitty Pops went pretty quickly. That Batman Superman Fusion, that also did not take very long to sell out, and then some others started to sell out as well. The Wicked Witch was a very popular one. I do want to point out, though, that even though these figures did sell out on Funko.com, as far as the Wicked Witch is concerned, you can check in store with Walgreens for that figure. I have not seen it on their website. And then with GameStop, you can check with them for Arceus and also Lord Soth, and do keep in mind that Lord Soth is a glow-in-the-dark figure there. And then coming soon to Funko.com is going to be this Torchbearer Freddy Funko, which I actually wouldn't mind adding into my collection. I do think that is a pretty cool figure. And with SDCC, the summer convention, of course, Loungefly had some products. I did share the majority of these, I think, beforehand. One item I didn't know they were going to have is this glow-in-the-dark Voltron backpack, which is a full-size backpack. Like I said, wasn't aware of that, but it actually did end up selling out. I'm not surprised because it does look pretty awesome there. The other Loungefly SDCC items are still available, so you can check on Funko.com for those. And keeping the focus on Loungefly here for a moment, of course, they always have a lot of new products on the way and that are available. So the products that you see here, you can check with Entertainment Earth and also Box Lunch. And of course, you can always check with Loungefly directly on their website to see what they have available. As of Monday, July 29th, these figures you see here will become available. So that does include on FluffyGuy.com a new Fluffy figure, this gold diamond variant of him. And then you also see here the Funko.com exclusive Itadori with paint can that's going to become available. Again, this is Monday, July 29th. Might be the day that some of you are actually checking this out. The Universal Monsters Care Bears pops are still on the way, of course. There will be some plush. There's also going to be the creature from the Black Lagoon as part of this line. We did not see that character previously. With the upcoming Beetlejuice movie, there are going to be some pops, of course. There will be this 2-pack featuring Beetlejuice and Lydia Deetz. Those characters will also have their standalone pops, and then there's also going to be Astrid, Dolores, and Bob. With the Retro Toys line, there's going to be Max 64 from RoboForce coming up. The Entertainment Earth exclusive Deadpool is available for pre-order right now. Of course, you see him laying on his side there holding that picture of Wolverine with the heart around it, and that has a September release. There's also the common Ladypool that is available for pre-order with various retailers, and then there's going to be a diamond variant of Ladypool that's going to be a Funko.com exclusive. I may actually go for that diamond variant and at the same time just order some other figures that I want from Funko.com. As far as holiday figures are concerned, you see here that there are 3 different Grogu figures on the way. Then we have these Marvel holiday pops, including Spider-Man, Captain America, Groot, Red Hulk, and Deadpool. A lot of people really like that Red Hulk figure. That is a pretty cool looking one. Again, these are available for pre-order right now with various retailers. Target has some more Blacklight Marvel pops on the way, all of these focusing on Iron Man. So we have, of course, the Hulkbuster, Iron Man Mark 1, Iron Man Mark 3, and Iron Man Mark 5. These should be available for pre-order very soon. Make sure you do check the website. May actually happen on Monday the 29th. I'm not 100% sure about that though. We'll see. I think these figures are going to be pretty easy to get if you're interested in them. Personally, I'm kind of picky about Blacklight. I'm not really sure if I'll go for any of these. I may need to see them in store up close before I make that decision. And if you're in on the big Iron Man, Doom related news with RDJ, do make sure you share your thoughts about that in the comments. I'm definitely curious how people are feeling about that. I know a lot of people are hyped, including Funko collectors, because a lot of people are trying to suddenly buy that certain pop of Doom, where he basically took on the mantle of Iron Man. That is a pretty cool pop. I actually do have it in my collection. That's the infamous Iron Man pop. But yeah, let me know your thoughts about that news in the comments. You see some other upcoming figures here, of course, do include these Dragon Ball Super figures of Son Gohan Beast Form, Cell Max, and the Orange Piccolo. And of course, there is another Orange Piccolo. This is a different variant here. And then we also have on the way very soon here Stitch with Candy Cane and Stitch with Lights, you know, those holiday pops. These actually should become available for pre-order sometime this week. Blackpink Born Pink World Tour is available for pre-order with various retailers. Ice Spice has a Funko.com exclusive figure on the way, and that will be available for pre-order on July 31st beginning at 9:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. So I think they're going to do like they've done with some other figures in the past, where this is going to be a limited time to get that pre-order in if you are interested. Insidious has 2 pops on the way, including the Red-Faced Demon and the Wheezing Demon. These are available for pre-order right now. Then we have here from Exorcist Believer, Angela and Catherine. I'm not sure if those 2 pops are going to do too well. That movie did not do very well. It definitely did not review well. It didn't perform well at the box office. But of course, Funko has to kind of lock these deals in early. They didn't know how it was going to perform. So maybe I could be wrong. Maybe some horror fans will still like these pops regardless of the quality of the movie and how it performed. Definitely let me know what you think about these pops if you actually saw that movie. The Michael Jackson Off the Wall album cover should become available for pre-order this week, and I really love that album, so I do want to add this item to my collection. The new Lewis Hamilton pop, I have shared this with you all previously, but this is a better look at that figure. That is available right now for pre-order with various retailers. There are some Jordan Peele movie pops that are available for pre-order right now. This does include OJ Haywood from Nope. We have Red from Us. And then we also have Chris from Get Out. And I like the detail of Chris holding the bloodied deer head there. That's a pretty cool detail. These new Angus Young pops should become available for pre-order very soon. Definitely check midweek, you know, to see if these figures become available, you know, listed for pre-order. And I will say that I do try to do community posts as well, of course, when these figures become available. So do make sure you check for the community post. If you're not subscribed, do subscribe. You know, make sure you get the notifications to stay on top of these pre-orders. With Funko Fusion, I did share some figures with you all previously that did become available for pre-order, and here are some more figures that are on the way, including a new Shaun from Shaun of the Dead, the Blair monster from The Thing, and that does have a chase variant. The Cylon has a chase variant. If you look at the box, back of the box there in the upper right corner, of course, you see that McCready figure. There's also Nicholas Angel from Hot Fuzz and a Cosmic Freddy figure that's on the way. That one looks pretty cool. I'm looking forward to seeing a better look at that particular figure. Now, some upcoming Funko.com exclusives based on Funko Fusion do include Eddie Funko, which is apparently the main villain in the game. There's also the Spider Head based on The Thing, and then we have this Mecha Freddy as well. I do like the look of that Mecha Freddy. I'm considering going for that one, and I'm not sure if these all are going to drop at the same time or not. Of course, if I learn more information, I will share that with you all. Now, for people that were at SDCC, there was a Funko Fusion pin that they could get their hands on, and also a Biddy Pop as well, and I think that Biddy Pop is actually of Eddie Funko, if I'm not mistaken there. That Biddy Pop, of course, you could check for it on the second market if you're interested. The pin as well. You know, some people are selling those items on the second market. As I continue to learn more about Funko Fusion and these upcoming figures, of course, I will continue to update you all. With Mortal Kombat 1, focusing in particular on that game, that specific game, we see here the Sub-Zero figure, the Liu Kang, and the Scorpion figure. These are available for pre-order with various retailers. Of course, these are characters that already had previously released pops. You know, we'll see if Funko is able to do other characters in the near future. There is a Funko.com exclusive Melina figure that's on the way, and of course she does have a previously released GameStop exclusive, so really hoping that they can do more characters with Mortal Kombat. There's a rumor of an upcoming Kano figure. We'll see what happens with it. You know, Funko has to play nice with WB and NetherRealm, you know, whatever they allow them to do, so hopefully they will allow for more characters in the future. With the boys, we have Frenchie, Sister Sage, and Firecracker, all available for pre-order with various retailers. I'm definitely going to get Sister Sage. I really do like that character. Now, at the Fundays event the second night, because remember it was a 2-night event this year, the actress that plays Kamiko was actually present, and she gave out some signed Kamiko pops. I think that is pretty cool there. I really do like that character as well. The boxes of fun are shipping out one mascot at a time. I'm not really sure why Funko decided to do it this way, but it is what it is. They're shipping out one at a time. So the Blacklight Buccaneers have already been shipped out, as well as the Pop Bucklers. So of course that would be the skeleton figure, and then also the shark. So a lot of people are receiving those boxes already. If you haven't received it yet, you should have it, I think, by mid-week. Now, the box of fun is also available for pre-order with Funko Europe, and those boxes will ship on August 5th. Now, I am going to get into what we have seen so far that is in these boxes. If you're trying to avoid seeing what's in the boxes, if you're waiting for yours to come and you want to be completely surprised, please make sure that you go ahead and tune out so you don't spoil anything for yourself. Again, I'm giving a spoiler warning here. I am going to get into the items that we have seen so far in these boxes. All right, if you're still with me, that means you don't mind me getting into these details. Now, I'm not going to spend much time with the sodas. I'm just going to point out that there is a Pirate Freddy soda, and then there's a Pirate Proto soda, and then there's different color variants of those. The most interesting soda that I've seen so far actually is in the box of fun, not even the Fundays event. It's this metallic Freddy Funko soda, which I think is pretty cool. It's 500 pieces. I wouldn't mind getting that one at all. That's a pretty cool one. I think it actually is the best soda out of the bunch. That's just my personal opinion there. But like I said, there's different color variants for the Pirate Freddy soda and the Pirate Proto soda. Of course, with the home box, you do get the Wacky Wobbler, which has the Pirate Freddy and the Proto, of course, together. Now, getting into the Freddy Funko figures, and like I said, I don't think this is a complete list because we haven't seen the other mascot boxes just yet. So this is just what's available at the time of this recording. We know that there's Andy from Parks and Rec, 3,000 pieces, Captain Hook, 3,500 pieces, Captain Planet, 3,000 pieces, Chucky with Green Reptar from Rugrats, of course, 3,000 pieces, Elvis, 5,000 pieces, Jazz from the Transformers, 3,500 pieces, Morty from Rick and Morty, 3,000 pieces, Reaper from Overwatch, 2,000 pieces, the Penguin, 3,000 pieces, a metallic variant of the Penguin, 500 pieces, Western Ken, 5,000 pieces, and Zartan from G.I. Joe, 3,000 pieces. I keep seeing a lot of people that aren't familiar with Zartan. They just keep saying the G.I. Joe guy. I thought that was kind of funny. But yeah, that is Zartan there, 3,000 pieces. So again, this is just what we know of so far. There should be some other characters in the mix once we get get to see the other boxes, and I may address this again in the next Funko News video. It's an interesting mix of characters. The one that really surprises me is Morty. I'm kind of over Rick and Morty with everything that happened with the creator. So I'm kind of surprised to see that one. I'm not completely against it. I mean, the series is still going. You know, the characters have been recast and everything. I'm sure it still has a fan base, but for me personally, I'm really not interested in that one at all. But yeah, if you are going to discuss these in the comments, please make sure you give a spoiler warning as well for people that may have tried to tune out of this part of the video. And then, of course, I do want to address the Fundays event. Again, I'm not going to try to go through every soda. Like I said, it's just variants of Pirate Freddy and Pirate Proto. But the event was 2 nights. Remember, it was a 2-night event. From what I'm hearing, the nights were not very different from each other. I know that, like I said, the actress that played Kamiko was there the second night. I don't think there were like big differences though, and surprisingly, there weren't really reveals out of Fundays. Kind of used to Funko giving a couple of reveals, and I didn't really see anything about that. If I missed anything, you feel like I missed anything, please make sure you share it in the comments, of course. You see in the upper right there some pins that people that attended the Fundays event were able to get, and of course you'll see some of those on the second market. Their wobbler was actually metallic. I do want to go ahead and point that out, so that's the difference with the wobbler that they had. I will say, if you're shopping for anything from the Fundays event on the second market, please make sure that you compare prices, and you also might want to be patient because some of the values are already decreasing. I literally saw one of the Freddy Funkos go from like around $150 to like $50 the next morning. Just that fast. You know, some of the values are dropping. Of course, over time, some values may go up for the figures that are very rare, but I'm just going to say again, be careful if you're shopping on the second market. Compare prices, and for some of these, you might want to give it a little time and see where the prices settle at. Of course, people that attended the event got a variant of their mascot. So this included a glow-in-the-dark kraken, glow-in-the-dark skeleton, metallic shark, or a flocked parrot. And I really like that Funko kind of mixed up the variants this time to make sure that they made sense with the character. They really did put some thought into that. Now with the Bitty Pops there's 2 different sets, 3,400 pieces each. There's actually metallic mascots there that I think is pretty cool for a Bitty Pop set. Kind of tempted to pick that one up on the second market for my own collection. And then of course there's that set that I shared with you all previously where it is the Pirate Freddy, the Pirate Proto, the Pirate Franny, and I think that's meant to be Mike Becker as a pirate in there as well. Again, those are 3,400 pieces each, and you can check for those on the second market. Not priced too bad. Some of the mascots not priced too bad as well. Now with the wobbler, like I already said, their wobbler is metallic. That's another item a lot of people are selling on the second market. Of course, I want to go ahead and get into the Freddy Funko figures here, and no Frannies. You know, a lot of people were curious if they were going to be able to do Franny or not. Maybe they just didn't have enough time for this particular event, or maybe they're keeping it to Freddy, who knows. But yeah, no Frannies in the mix. So these are all Freddy Funko figures that I'm about to run through. So with Batman Beyond, just 900 pieces, that is really awesome, and that was one of the prizes. Of course, they have games at the Fundays event, and then just one particular team will get that particular figure. So yeah, the Batman Beyond, just 900 pieces, that is a really awesome one. With the Blue Ranger, there was 2 different variants. So there's a metallic variant of the Blue Ranger that's just 500 pieces, and then a glow-in-the-dark variant of the Blue Ranger, 250 pieces, very low count there. Captain Hook, 3,400 pieces. Captain Hook Gold, that is 500 pieces, and that was another prize. And then there's the Captain Planet, which was glow in the dark. They have the glow in the dark variant, 500 pieces. Okay, next up here, Cavity Sam, of course, from the game Operation. This glow in the dark figure with a really nice glow on it, 500 pieces. Chucky with purple Reptar. Remember in the home box, it's the green Reptar, but with the purple Reptar, that one, 100 pieces. Again, very low count there. Cyclops, of course, from the X-Men, 900 pieces. Elvis, they have the metallic variant, 1,000 pieces. Frodo, just 500 pieces. Goldie Roger, the gold figure, of course, 3,400 pieces, and I think that was the last figure that was given out at the event, that was given to everyone. Then there's the Hogwarts student, that was another prize from the games, 900 pieces. Jazz, the Blacklight variant of, of course, that Transformers character, 1,000 pieces. King Randor from Masters of the Universe, metallic figure, 250 pieces. There's also Marty McFly, a metallic variant of him, 550 pieces. Marvin the Martian, red, 250 pieces. And Marvin the Martian Blacklight, only 50 pieces. Very low count there. That is pretty amazing. This next Freddy is definitely one of my favorites, but I'm absolutely not going to pay the crazy price on the second market for it. But there is a Freddy Funko as Mr. Freeze, and this is based on the Batman the Animated Series design. Very cool figure there. That is 900 pieces. That was another one of the prizes for the games. There's the Nebula variant of Reaper from Overwatch, 1,000 pieces. Pirate Freddy, 3,400 pieces. Pirate Freddy Gold, 350 pieces. That was another prize there, that Pirate Freddy. I do want to point out that the not the gold variant, but the just standard variant of Pirate Freddy, that figure, I've seen the value come way down on the second market, so you could probably get that one for, like, I've seen as low as like $45 for the Pirate Freddy, which is not bad at all in my opinion. It is a pretty cool looking figure. Of course, there was the one-of-one Proto Pirate Freddy that was given out to the NFT winner at the event, and you see that they're pictured in the upper right. Now, getting back to the other Freddys here, we have Rocky from Schoolhouse Rock, 1,000 pieces, and then there's a metallic variant of that character, only 50 pieces. Rowdy Piper, 500 pieces. Shredder, Glow in the Dark, 500 pieces. Now, the Shredder had been rumored, but they went with that Super Shredder design. I'm not super crazy about that design for Shredder, so I was a little disappointed to see that, but it's not as if I could get the figure regardless. But yeah, there's the Glow in the Dark variant, and then there is the Blacklight Shredder, just 100 pieces. They have the Penguin as a Blacklight variant, 250 pieces. Western Kim Metallic, only 100 pieces, and then this variant here of Zartan, 750 pieces. So those are all the Freddys that I think I could, that I was able to find. If you feel like I missed anything, please make sure you share it in the comments. Like I said, I didn't really run through all the sodas because it's basically just the same sodas over and over with different colors, but I did my best to try to be thorough about this. But again, if I missed anything, you feel like I missed something, do make sure that you share it in the comments. People who attend the Fundays event also have a chance to get a proto, which is not a finalized figure. It's like that initial figure that has not been fully painted. And very interestingly, at this event, some people actually ended up with Lucifer protos. Now, for whatever reason, this line fell through. It doesn't seem like it's going to happen. Does seem like it has been canceled. There's a lot of moving parts behind the scenes. Funko, of course, has to get the rights for characters before they can produce them. They can't just produce whatever they want to. They have to get the rights, and then they have to get approval on their designs and everything. So I don't know exactly what happened, but it does seem like this line fell through, that it's not going to be produced. So it's kind of surprising that some people were actually given the protos. Now, if it does seem like in the future, like Lucifer could happen, of course I will update you all, but for right now it does seem like that line has been canceled. And we have seen this happen with other properties as well. It seemed like the figures are on the way. Sometimes we've even seen like the concept sketches and art and all the things like that, and then for whatever reason it doesn't happen. But like I said, it does get pretty complex behind the scenes, so I'm amazed that Funko is able to produce as much as they do. Now, I am giving another spoiler alert here because I am going to get into the pops that are in the latest Marvel Collector Core box, which of course does focus on Wolverine. So if you have this box ordered, you have it on the way, and you don't want to see the pops just yet, you want to be surprised when you actually get your box, please make sure that you go ahead and tune out of the video right now. Again, I am going to share the pops that are available in this Wolverine Collector Core box. So here are the pops, and we've actually seen one of them for months now. It's actually the Fatal Attractions Wolverine. It kind of makes me wonder if this was originally planned for this box or if Funko made a change there. I'm not sure. But yeah, we've actually seen this one for a while now. I've been kind of waiting on it, and yes, it is in this box. And then of course we have the brown and yellow suit Wolverine, which I really like that pop. That is definitely staying in my collection. The Fatal Attractions one is cool too. I probably will hang on to it, but I really like the brown and yellow suit one. We haven't seen the other items yet, but more than likely it's going to be a t-shirt, and I hope it's a good one. And then just small items like maybe a pin and a decal or something like that. But yeah, these are the pops here for this box. And if you decide to discuss these in the comments, please make sure you give a spoiler warning as well for people that may have tuned out. But I don't think these are necessarily big surprises, but I am looking forward to receiving my own box. Now, this was a lot of information. My voice is starting to go, but if you appreciate the effort that I put into this, please make sure that you drop a like to show support. Share the video if you think it's going to help out other collectors. I do look forward to reading your comments. Thank you all so much for the continued support, and I will talk to you all again real soon.